Welcome viewers once again. I'm still your host, Prophet Kingsley Chukwunayenwango. On our today's Word Digest, we are going to look at what that will prove our commitments to God. I know the world today are thinking about so many things, and the only way you can be able to prove God or how you love Him is when we can be able to give Him what is in your hand. And if you go to every part of the world, even so many religions, even the people in the world give more. Now, this morning we'll be talking about this. Today we'll be talking about prove your commitment with your giving. We are looking at Luke chapter 12, 33 and 34. I will use the Living Bible, but I will use the New Living Bible saying, the purse of heaven have no right or hold. In them, whatever your treasure, wherever your treasure is, there is your heart, though will also be. Then I will read with it. This says, sell your possession and give to those in need. This will store up treasure in heaven, and the purse of heaven never get old or develop hole. Your treasure will be safe. No thief can be able to steal it, nor moth or can destroy it. Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will also. King James says, say that you have, and give and provide yourself a bag with wax not old, a treasure in the heaven that faileth not, where no thief or approacheth, neither more corrupt. He said here, for wherever your treasure is, there will your heart be also. This is when God, Jesus Christ, was talking to a rich man. He said, He knows everything. He said, only alms are the strive for the sake of the kingdom. All these things shall be supplied also to you. He said, what do I do? For all the pagan wars seek these things. Your father knows that you need it. What will I do to inherit the kingdom of God? Now, from where we are talking about, God is talking about giving to Him. God now set up one day and called Abraham and said, give me your only son as a born sacrifice. So many of us will ask questions today. Some of us have been asking God to give them children. God, if you give me, and one day you have a son, and God say your son will be a pastor. Say, no, pastors are not rich. Today, many people are fighting against pastors fighting against each other. And God said, give me your son. And Bible said in Genesis chapter 2, 22. Look at what Bible says, Genesis chapter 22, verse 12. And he said, lay not thy hand upon the lad, neither do anything upon him. For I know that thou fearest God, seeing that thou hast not withhold thy son, thy only son, from me. God can give you something and still demanding from you. And that's why I say, when you say, your purse of heaven have no rip or holes, that is the Living Translation. In them, wherever your treasure is, there where your heart, and there will be also be. There you also be. And the King James said, provide yourself with a bow which was not old, treasure in heaven that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, or neither moth or war corrupt. Abraham was called, so give me your only son. Remember how many years Abraham was asking for a son? It took him more than 20 to 30 years. Because when he made the mistake of Ishmael, God decided, well, take another 25 years, God give me his son, Isaac. And after Isaac had grown up, God decided to call him. He called one day and said, I'm going to mountain to sacrifice. He told his wife, we are going for sacrifice. But he didn't want to tell him. They carried the wood. We know the story when Isaac was asking, Daddy, where is the look at the wood, look at the match, but where is the lamb? Abraham walked past his offering, the sacrifice, until he reached to Mount Moriah. After he had made the altar, he laid Isaac. Some people were looking at Isaac as a small boy. Isaac is over 30 years that time. Isaac was obedient to obey to the sacrifice, obey to the law of his father. Isaac will have said no. And that's also that we liken Isaac to be Jesus Christ. And Bible said immediately Abraham lay hand to kill Isaac. Immediately he raised the knife. God said, Abraham, he said, verse 12, where we read, don't lay your hand upon this lad, neither do anything unto him, for now I know that you feared God. Seeing him, he had not withhold his son, thy only son for me. Can you see Abraham's action was the proof of his faith? Though he had not been walking, he had been walking with the Lord. He had to prove his commitment through giving. God told him what to give, and he gave it. His action was a proof of his commitment to God. So you can now see that your commitment to God is always measured by how much you can give to Him. The quality of their seed will always be determined the level of commitment, no other way. He said, verse 24, 34. So, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. 2 Corinthians chapter 9. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8. We say we know it of it. He said, God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that you always have all sufficient in all things, may abound to every good work. God will make everything possible. Be released the grace or whatever you need, possibility for you to be able to do his work as he has called you to do. God made us give Abraham the supply of the seed he needed. Now, can I tell this short story? Yesterday, what brought me to tell this or to teach this particular thing is that a young man is now working in one of the motor transportation company towards our area. They call him, I think, Christmas. He said, reason why I never said anything against pastors, because I know what God had done for me. He said, when he was living in Port Harcourt, he had nothing. Every morning he walk out and go and beg food, carry whatever. That's how he make his money. He had not been doing anything. He said one day he was sleeping under a counter of canteen. And one day the woman said you should leave. He left that one night around 11 p.m. And he walked towards the mechanic workshop. And he was coming, the security man saw him. He said, look at, who are you? He said, look at his problem. Nowhere to sleep, no brother, no house. He said, okay, go and see one of the car. He said he was lying in the car. Every morning walk out and join people that are carrying loads, loading car, doing all this thing. He said one day after he had gotten 34,000 naira around 1990. He said the Lord told him, saying, he said he saw a cloud of smoke like a crystal. Now, he said, when you talk about the brightness of this white, and the voice said, give me that 34,000 naira. And it was so he said, immediately the person in the cloud cleared, he saw the name of the church. The man said, I don't know what he was saying. He said, there's a place that call in Port Harcourt, they call it artillery. He said he had to use leg to walk from artillery to Ipokiri. I think Iporokiri. He walked, immediately he was coming to the gate. He saw the man of God. Because they give him the man of God. The man of God said, look at the altar, go and drop your seed. He called his name, he was shocked. He said, as he dropped the money, he was coming and said 419. 419. Even the man did not even ask him whether he have eaten food. The pastor was discussing with a friend. The only thing the pastor said, it is over in your life. He said he was hungry, he don't have anything. And as he was wondering, thinking about how can he imagine to drop this kind of 34,350 naira. He labored for how many months? A car knocked him down. He said that time the car knocked him down is where end up his sorrow and open another chapter. The man ran out for a car. Young man, what happened? What happened to you? He took him to hospital because of a wound there. After 3, he said, where is your house? He said, you don't have house. What are you doing? He said, you have nothing doing. He said, how can a man, is it coincident? Don't have a house, don't have a work. And he don't know the man called some of his staff and say, go and clean that particular, you people say you are not using again. Make a place for this man to see. That's how his life. And they say, from today, you understand the power of sin. To today, that's how God has been keeping him. And if you need 500,000 naira, he will give you time and work for it. How it's going to come, we don't know. He said, there's a time the Lord spoke to him. I'm just telling you, a person, they're not a pastor. People that he said, the pastor told him, we need 5 bags of cement. He said, Pastor, I don't have money. But let me try. He brought 20,000 naira. He said, there's one a brigadier in army that he helped his wife. Called him on phone after 1 week. He said, I'm the person that you helped my wife. He's sending 250,000 naira, 20 to 250,000. The only way you can show your commitment if you are giving that thing you thought that you cherish. He said, Bible says he's the one that is going to give the seed to minister to the poor. Listen, God is able to make all grace, every favor, any blessing to come to you in abundance. So you may always and under all circumstances, whatever you need by yourself, sufficient, possessing enough to require no aid or support or furnish in abundance for every good work and charitable work, donation. He said, as he's reading, he had despised abroad, he have given to the poor, his righteousness remain forever. Now he that minister a seed to the sower, both minister bread for the food, multiply your seed, sow, and increase the fruit of your righteousness. Verse 11, he said, bring it enrich everything to all bountifulness, which comes through us, thanksgiving unto God. That's what God's trying to tell you. Whatever you give, God is bringing it back. My prayer today, don't fail. My life is a life of miracle of seed sowing. I can't talk all today, but what I'm telling you, whatever God tells you to do it. Some people are in the internet making argument, tithing or no tithing. I pay tithing tomorrow, and God has been blessing me. I sow seed. God has been opening door. God, I thank you. Help us to prove our commitment with what is in your hand. In everything we are going to do in this season, as we are stepping into a new life, a new month, that be a month of prosperity, month of learn to release. That will not be like a small child you gave a biscuit. When you say give me, you put it at the back. God wants you to give you back what He given to you. He asked Moses, what is in your hand? He asked this number one, what do you have? What do you have? God can never bless you beyond what you have. If you cannot be able to give, well, you are limited yourself. My prayer that good God will strengthen you. He said, even a giver in his bed of languishing, God will remember him. My prayer, all of you that are under the influence of my voice that are a giver, that God will remember you. Be free to give to the poor. Be free to bless your sister. Be free to pay your tithe. Be free to enable the gospel to go every from uttermost part of earth to the uttermost part of the go to every part of the earth that you may touch everywhere. God, I pray that today you bless your children. That whatever they lay in hand, material thing, financially, materially, spiritually, you bless them. Supply all I need. Kata, according to your riches, your standard. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for today. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. God bless you.